Well, hello everyone. Great to be back streaming the race. Apparently, there's been a lot of change in the standings. Hopefully, we got an interesting race today, even though there's not a lot of racers for the Australian Grand Prix. But I think main drivers we need to focus on are here. Maybe yeah, everybody's here in the lead for the championship. So let's go through driver standings right now. We've got Face Pantera now leading the driver standings at 134 points, followed by Yari at 132. Helltrucker, who dropped a few positions, 127, but remains in the race. SF Rock, 82. Delgezu in 5th at 71. Stan at 48. Nelly, 43. Ava Immortal at 40. J. Bradbury, 31. Max John at 28. Dark, 24. Sammy Jensen, 18. F. Lewis, 15. Spicy Llama at 10. Maiden Turkey in 6th. At 6, Lenikovsky, 1 point. Goat with the 0. And the rest are reserve drivers. And looking at the team standings, we've got Alfa Romeo leading the pack at 205 points, followed by AlphaTauri 166, Red Bull 134, McLaren 123, Ferrari 72, Alpine 47, Williams 46, really close, Mercedes 38, Aston Martin 32, and Haas at 24. So let's follow Goat on his first hot lap. Going a little bit wide, doesn't invalidate. Ooh, a bit wide and he invalidates, yeah. Let's follow Yari, who is looking great in the new Red Bull livery. Really looks stunning. Oh, and it's an out. So let's follow FaZe, who is currently leading driver standings. Don't know his pace in Australia, but really looking forward to it. Touches a little bit of the wall right there. Make sure he doesn't go off the track. $121.9 for Nikovsky. Really strong first lap. Wow. And FaZe 121.92. So only a few hundredths in front of Lenikovsky. Oh, Yari in the grass. Let's go with on board with Kid Smoke. I think he's a new driver. Well, for me. And it's a 122.7. Solid banker. Goat is in the pit. What's up? What about Delgezu coming in the last few corners? Looking great. Great exit. And it's a 121.7. Solid first lap for Delgezu. Let's follow Sammy Jensen and 123 flat for him. Let's go on board with I don't know if there's a glitch, but it says out. Yeah, okay, there you go. Don't know if people are gonna go for a 2-lappers in the quali. One in the pit invalidates. SF Rock on the mediums, 122.6 so far. Let's see if he can improve. Okay, I think he's not pushing. Alright, let's go on board with Goat. First lap for him today. Using all the tracks. Really nice. Turn 10 and 11. Looking good. And it's a 121.9. Getting him a P3 for the moment. Oops. Rocky has aborted his lap. What about Yari? Who is in the race for the Drivers' Championship. Really smooth. Let's find out. And it's a 121.2 for Yari, who's pushing. He really wants to win it. What about Face Pantera? Invalidates. Don't know if he has enough fuel in the tank to do another one. What about Arjan, who is reserve? Currently racing in Tier 2. I don't think he's going for it right now, is he? Nope. Okay, I think he's gonna push now. Let's follow him. improving right now. Still improving. And it's a 122.3, so I think he jumped one places. What about Lenikovsky? And we can see a Red Bull. And it's purple sector 1 for Lenikovsky. And invalidates, unfortunately. Joe Royal invalidates, Del Gizu invalidates. So I think they'll have to go in the pit and get a new set of tires and maybe try one last push. What about Rocky? He was looking to improve his place on the grid. Looking good so far. And it's a 121.7. Solid lap for Rocky. So we got Stan, who hasn't made a lap yet, and F. Lewis. Don't know what if Lewis is doing right now. And it's a 122.4 for Stan. Pretty sure he can improve. He can improve, but he invalidates. So no try. And chooses to cut corners. So everybody's in the pit right now. What about Yari? Is he coming in? Nope. One last push. And improves at 120.8. Wow, really strong pace for Yari. I don't think anybody's gonna be able to beat that. But don't mind if they do. Alright, so we got Lenikovsky, Arjen, and Max out for their last push. Let's follow Lenikovsky, who is going to be the first to go on his hot lap. Let's see if he can get another purple sector 1. And no, he doesn't, but he improved himself. Not by much, but still improving. Purple sector 2 for Lenikovsky, really looking strong. And Max Jung has retired. Oh, and he hits the wall! Oh, it's unfortunate for him. Wow. And Delgizu and Yari retired from the session. So it's going to be up to Joe Royal and maybe El Shocker to try to get them. What about Face Pantera? Looking to improve as well. And Kid Smoke is done for this session as well. And I think Delgizu and Max made contact during quali. Goat retires as well. And what about Face Pantera? Can he improve? And yes, he does. Currently sitting at P2, 121.3. And we can see a wheel in the middle of the road. Don't know why it's still there. Oh, and there's an AlphaTauri who crashed. I think it's El Trucker. Yes, it is. And let's follow Stan. Oh, almost loses it, but catches it. Really, really good driving skills. And goes wide, and now he loses it. What about SF Rock? Can he jump on the grid? And yes, he does. A 121.7. Bringing him in P6. And I think it's done. I think it's done. Yep. Wow. Really impressed by Yari's pace. 120.8. That is solid. So we got Yari P1, Phase P2, Delgizu P3, Joe Royal P4, El Trucker P5, SF Rock P6, Rocky P7, Kid Smoke P8, Arjan P9, Goat P10, Eleni Kovsky P11, Max P12, Stan P13, Sammy P14, and F. Lewis P15, who hasn't set a time in the quali. Curious to see his pace during the race. So remember, guys, no formation lap. Don't know about the weather. Let's find out. And looking good so far. So while drivers are setting up their strategy, I think that if there's no safety car, people are either gonna go soft to mediums or medium to soft, depending on their places on the grid. But if there's a safety car, I've tried it. Hard can work to the end. So lights are up. 5 red lights. Lights out, and here we go at Albert Park. Really strong start for Yari and Del Gizu. So we've got the 2 Alfa Romeo right behind each other, and Joe Royal tries to outbreak phase, but keeps his cool and stays in front. And Sammy jumps F. Lewis. Oh, and F. Lewis hits the wall. Loses his front wing. And we can see El Trucker looking at the back of SF Rock. And now Rocky gets a great exit. Let's find out. Turn 10 and 11. Really tricky corner. And now the ass goes past El Trucker. Nicely done by Rocky. Now Joe Royal really pushing hard behind Face Pantera. And look at the gap that Yari already created. 1.2 seconds interval. Wow. And no doubt that Yari sets the fastest lap. And there's a bunch of cars right next to each other. Max Zhang already with a 3-second penalty. Oh, and really close battle there. 3 cars in battles. And Rocky gets his position. Wow, El Trucker as well joining the club and gets between those two. What about Arjan? Oh, and they're not fine. Kid Smoke lost it. It's the wall. Rocky gets a great exit. Is he gonna try it? Nope. Stays behind. Cuts the corner a bit. Don't know if he got a warning out of that. Max Zhang goes past Lenikovsky behind the pack. Oh, because Lenikovsky maybe made a mistake. I think he did, yep. Really solid battle between SF Rock, El Trucker, Rocky, and Arjan. And maybe Goat can join the club. Yari with another fastest lap. And Rocky gets a great exit, and Kid Smoke goes past Max. Max hit the wall. Does he has damage? Whoop. Really, really hard track. And let's stay on board with Rocky going through turn 10 and 11. Oh no! And get some damage. Broke his front wing. Wow. Really, really unlucky for him. He had strong pace. As we get a 5 car. DRS train. Oh, and maybe Goat takes a look on the inside. Is he gonna try to hub brake him and gets the DRS but backs off and stays behind Arjan, who lost his teammate, unfortunately. Rocky's in the pit right now, getting his wing changed. Maybe he's gonna go for the hard. And let's go set up, because I forgot to set up the statistics. Oh! Was it a glitch or? Oh, that's the Red Bull of Sammy Janssen. Oh, and Goat as well. And look at Joe Royal catching up to Face Pantera. Gets the DRS. Let's find out if Face Pantera can help his teammate and hold back the grid a bit. And Yari with almost a 5 seconds gap already after 5 laps. So pretty much a second a lap. And nice DRS train right there. 5 cars involved. A 6, my bad. Oh no, 5. Let's see if FaZe can get in front of his teammate. I don't think he will. And he goes for it. Maybe they talked about it. And now Joe Royal wants a piece of it as well. Maybe FaZe has more pace than Del Gizu, so he doesn't want to block him. And now Del Gizu has to defend on Joe, who gets a great exit. And is he gonna try it? And I thought they were still side by side. Really pushing hard on Del Gizu with 86% of VRS left, so he can push. What about Del Gizu? It's 62. As we get somebody coming out of the pit lane, don't know if they're gonna be in the way. And Joe Royal really pushing hard. Wow. And we got our trucker pushing SF Rock as well in the back. So just like I said, Yari's making a gap like 1 second per lap. That's pretty impressive. So almost 8 laps hold softs. So we should see drivers maybe slide a bit more as the softs are degrading really fast, beginning the lap 8. So maybe we'll see a few mistakes done by the drivers. And Del Gizu really defending well behind the pack. And so is FaZe with no DRS. Joe Royal really wants to get past the 2 Alfa Romeos. I think he has the pace to pass both of them. And Albert Park is really a hard race to make a move. Oh, a little bit of a tap right there. Hope he has no damage. And I thought that maybe Joe Royal would have made a move, but backed off after that little tap on the back of Del Gizu. And El Trucker really pushing hard behind SF Rock as well. And Del Gizu gets a bad exit and he's out. He's out of the DRS and Joe Royal made the move. And Joe gets the DRS again. I think he was still behind Del Gizu at the detection point. So really closing the gap on FaZe. I think he's going to send it right there. He has plenty of ERS. He's not using it right now though. And Del Gizu's in the pit. So he's trying the undercut. And he goes for the hard. That's a bit odd. I thought he would have go for the mediums. I'm pretty sure they can last to the end. 19 laps on the mediums, pretty sure it's doable. Well, it's an odd strategy. Let's find out if it pays off. And everybody's pretty much split up on the track except this 4-pack of cars. Let's find out who's gonna go in the pit and who's not. I think FaZe should try the undercut there, since his teammate went in the pit and goes for another one. And El Trucker goes in the pit, so he's gonna try the undercut as well. And Joe can't make the move on FaZe. Let's find out right there. Gets a great exit. And it's side by side. On the outside. Almost a little tap. Nice view of the battle right there. Really solid defense by FaZe, who is getting pushed really hard by Joe. Wow, what a battle. And FaZe gets the exit he wants. And now SF Rock might have a look. And he goes for it. Outbreaks Joe Royal and gets the move done. But Joe maybe will try to make the move back. And now it's FaZe's chance to move away from the pressure of those two drivers. So let's find out who's gonna go in first. And El Trucker went for the mediums. Let's follow FaZe. And he's going in. FaZe is going in. SF Rock and Joe are all going in. So let's follow. Oh, and there's a safety car. Who lost it? Oh, Sammy Jensen. Wow. And now Delgazu's strategy is getting caught off by the safety car. And he goes in. That's what I said. I think he's gonna go for the mediums. But he will lose a lot of places. I think it was a mistake to go for the hard. And now a really good timing on the safety car to go in the pit. They were at the pit entrance, so very lucky for those three drivers. And now Yari will probably go in as well. Pretty sure he's gonna go for the mediums. And Rocky goes for the hard. So really hard, hard as well. And now Yari can catch up to the safety car. And Delgizu lost a few places. But maybe he can come back. We don't know that yet. As Yari is approaching the safety car. So we'll just wait on the rest of the pack to join him. And with 4 drivers out of this race, Sami, Max Stanikovsky, and F. Lewis are all out of this race. So FaZe Pantera will have to really push hard to remain in second place, so he can still be really close to Yari. If Yari wins, he will take the lead in the driver's standings. Let's go through the penalties as we wait on a go to catch up the group. So we got Del Gizu with a 6-second penalty, unfortunately for him. Kid Smoke 3 seconds, 10 3 seconds, and Go 3 seconds as well. So really clean driving so far for the front runners. And I think we're gonna go for another lap behind the safety car, so it's going to be 3 laps behind it. So, fortunately for Yari, he's gonna lose his. I think he had like 9 seconds gap between him and Face Pantera, so he's gonna lose that. But it's going to be tightening the pack a bit, so might get a little bit more interesting for the second half of the race. Pretty sure Yari can get his gap back. As we get the race control notification, safety car in this lap. So Yari has control of the pace right now. Drivers trying to get the temperature up a bit on the mediums, a bit harder to get. And he's already going for it. So no tricks in this start. And SF Rock is caught sleeping and get passed by 3 drivers. And now Arjan gets a bit in the grass and makes contact. And don't know why they got a penalty on this one, because he was in the grass, so a little bit of contact between SF Rock and Kid Smoke. That's a bit odd. I think the game is really glitchy at giving a 5-second penalty for making a move on somebody who's out of the track during a yellow flag. And Rocky gets a 3-second penalty. Hope that it would get removed if it's a mistake by the game, so it doesn't ruin people's race. And now FaZe is looking to create a gap of 1 second, so he's out of the DRS. But can he get in the DRS zone of Yari? That would be great for the remaining of the race. I think he's really pushing hard to get inside of it. Now Chalker gets a great exit at turn 11. I think DRS should be enabled this lap. And El Chalker is going to have a look on Joe Royal, but backs off. And now Goat has to make the move on Rocky, who is holding him back on this hard compound. Let's go on board with Joe, who will get the DRS. So can he make the move? I think he's too far behind. He will have to get a great exit right there if he wants to make the move. And I don't think it's going to be enough. A really hard track to get it moved on, as we get a Ferrari behind the pack who got damage on his front wing. Rocky really holding well his position. And now Goat makes the move side by side with the As. And gets the job done, but gets a 3-second penalty out of it. And now Rocky wants his position back. Let's go with El Trucker, who might be close enough. It's a really short straight. And now FaZe makes the move on Joe. But can Joe gets his position back? Gets it, no DRS, and El Trucker goes past him. Now Trucker really pushing hard. As we can see, the three drivers who are competing against each other in the battle for the Drivers' Championship. Wow. Really close driving. Gets the DRS. Kenny makes the move. And he does. Easy does it. Goes past FaZe Pantera. But now FaZe will have DRS, so hope El Trucker has more pace. And he gets a great exit. Pretty sure he's out of trouble for this straight. What about the next one? And now it's Goat, who is pushing on Kid Smoke. And look at Yari, way in front of the pack. Cruising like there's nothing. And Kid Smoke almost tried to make the move on SF Rock, but gets a penalty. And now Go gets it. And now El Trucker will have to defend. And there's contact behind. Don't know if the two Haas made contact between each other. Hope they don't have any damage. And Joe goes past FaZe, who spun just a bit. And it's unfortunate for him with 7 laps remaining in the race. And now FaZe just loses position after position. Oh, because he has wing damage. Oh, no. Wow. And I think now Rocky has damage as well. Ooh! And a bit of a tap on the wall right there by Kid Smoke. And now Goat pushing SF Rock. And FaZe Pantera Disqualified? What? Oh. Don't know if he hit the wall or something, and then it got him disqualified. Wow. And now FaZe lost his chance to stay close to oh, and there's a bit of contact between SRL and GOAT. And GOAT retires. Oh, there will be no safety car. Wow. Only 9 drivers left in the race. With 5 laps to go. And SRL is in the pit, so I think he has damage. We'll probably go on softs to get the fastest lap and get an extra point. Really don't know what happened to FaZe Pantera. Don't know why he got disqualified. Ooh, and a little bit of understeer by Joe. Ooh, and lose the grip and hits the wall and lost his wing. So Del Gizu is back in on the podium. Let's find out about penalties. So he has the 6 seconds. I think it's due to track limit warnings. Really end a weird end for this race. And now Gezu getting closer and closer to El Trucker and goes for the inside move and outbreaks him. Wow. What a move. Pretty sure it's gonna feature in the move of the month. Rocky with a 3-second penalty. And now Del Gezu has no ERS left, and he pushes a bit. El Trucker out of the track. El Trucker has 46% ERS left, so he will be able to attack Del Gezu. And now I think, oh, and Joe lost it. So did SRL. Joe doesn't look to have damage. What about Rocky? Don't think we will be able to see it. Let's go back to the main fight right there. And now Trucker goes on the outside and gets the job done on Del Gezu. And now it's up to Kid Smoke to maybe catch him. And Yari wins, followed by El Trucker, Del Gezu, Kid Smoke, Arjan should be in 5th. SF Rock in 6th. And really weird end of this race with almost half of the driver gone. As we're just waiting on Joe Royal and Rocky to pass the checker flag. And I think Joe got the fastest lap. For me, my driver of the day, I think it's Yari, who just pulled off this incredible lead during the whole race, and now going to be leading in the Drivers' Championship. So congrats to Yari and even El Trucker, who made a solid P2, and I think his 5 seconds is going to get removed. Should not change anything. But yeah, it's going to be it for this race. Really hope to see next one in at Austin, Texas. We'll see if Yari still has a good pace right there as well. So that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed this race, even though if it was a bit weird at the end. But hope to catch you guys next race. Have a good one.